Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome to Self-Care Sunday. Let me just put that over there. Today we are going to be doing a face mask. We're going to be taking off the little bit of makeup I have on. I know I look a wreck. We're going to be putting on a headband and just getting started and talk about the holidays coming up and what we can do to stay positive during the holiday season. There we go. And if that sounds good to you, please consider hitting the like button, subscribe button, sharing, and hitting the notification bell. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel. I know this week I was MIA for a little while, and that's just because I was exhausted. I was really exhausted. I had a lot going on, and my son had come down from Albany, and we had to have a pre-Thanksgiving because he won't be here for Thanksgiving. So it's just been a little stressful, I can say. So first I'm going to take off my makeup with my makeup wipe. I didn't think I had that much on, but apparently I do. And with the cleansing balm that I use, the Glen Cove cleansing balm that I use, I'm going to make sure I get all the mascara off my eyes, because that will make a difference in the application of how you put on your eyeliner and your mascara. So I have most of my face is clean. I have to dermaplane again too. I was going to do it on camera, but I didn't know if you guys would want to see me do it again. So I'm not going to do that on camera this time. I'll do it after I'm done with the face mask. Usually I would do it before a face mask. I still have my Juno 10 cleansing balm. We still have a lot left. This is about how much you use. Actually, it should be even a little less than that. It lasts forever. It lasts about 6 months, and it's only about $18. So it's a really good price. Some people say that their eyes get very foggy from using a cleansing balm. Mine do too. But it clears up really quickly. But I'm really trying to concentrate on getting all this mascara off, and my eyeliner out of my eyes. And if you have a tubing mascara, you would go like this, because tubing mascara comes off a little bit more easier than the waterproof mascara I have on right now. And first thing I'm going to do is just wipe this off my hands. Look at this. This should be my thumbnail, don't you think? That'd be an interesting thumbnail. People would be like, oh, she finally went a little cuckoo there, huh? And we're going to take some off, and then we'll go back and get any residual that is hanging out there. And we'll see what that is. So we're just taking this off. You're going to put it all over your face. And you should always, if you wear a lot of makeup, if you wear makeup every day, you should always try and double cleanse. That's an excellent tip, because you're never going to get everything off the first time. And that eye feels good, and that eye still has a little left. But like I said, I want my mascara to go on really nicely. I don't like clumpy mascara. I think it looks terrible. It reminds me of the 70s, when the rock groupies would have their mascara on and the eyeliner all over the place, and they'd wake up in the morning and have it, it would just not be nice, and I don't like that look. So I like to take off all my makeup at night. So that's what we did. Now I'm going to close this back up. You can keep this in the refrigerator. You should keep most skincare in the refrigerator or at room temperature at the very least. My sister bought me these CB by Clear Beauty Rose and Collagen Hydrating Face Mask. It's for toning, moisturizing, and wrinkle reducing. So that's what we're going to be doing. and you have to make sure you dab your face dry, remove the mask, relax for 15 to 20 minutes with the mask in place, remove the mask, and massage the remaining serum into skin. So this is not one of the ones that you have to wash off, which I really like. I like the ones where you have the remaining serum and you can keep it on, because it really helps that way. And you can use any mask you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be from, a fancy company. It could just be a Dollar Tree mask. Any type of skincare that you're doing. This is very wet. Let's open that up. As long as you're doing some type of skincare, not even on a Sunday or for self-care Sunday, but you should really do skincare. At least use a moisturizer. Cleanse your face every day, even if it's only with soap and water. But try using a cleansing oil are really good. And if you can do something like on self-care Sunday or any day of the week, where you just take some time for yourself, because especially right now with the holidays, people are getting very stressed out. It's a very stressful time of year for a lot of people. There we go. We got that down. There we go. So I want to talk to you guys about the holidays and about dieting and skincare and self-care and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to use this as my thumbnail picture. It should be quite interesting. This is going to stay on the whole time I talk to you. So, okay, the Thanksgiving is coming up. Whether you celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, it's just another day to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. But I know seeing family and friends can be very stressful. Money is tight this time of year. You have to start thinking about holiday gifts for people already if you haven't already done your shopping. I've gotten some of mine done. I don't know what I have. I just have boxes that have come in, and I don't know what I have for anybody. But we'll see. And not all family members get along for the holidays. Thankfully, in my house, we do. Otherwise, that would be very stressful. But I'm going to be having a different type of journey this Thanksgiving because of being on the Manjaro and wanting to eat and not wanting to overeat. Now, yes, with the shot, it helps me to not overeat and to be mindful of the food that I am eating. But even if you're not on a diet, even if you are on a diet and you're not on using Manjaro or a weight loss program, you can still taste a little bit of everything. Just do it in moderation, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little bit of everything, and I'm going to do it in moderation, and when I'm full, I'm going to stop. I'm not planning on having the desserts. I'm not a really big dessert person. I am more of a meat and potatoes type girl. So I like the sides. I like the turkey, so I can eat the turkey. That's protein. I can have that. I'm not really stuffing, so I won't eat the stuffing. I might have some mashed potatoes, some cranberry sauce, but and I make a really good sweet potato casserole, and I'm definitely going to have a little bit of that. But we call it diabetic sweet potato casserole because it's not the one with the marshmallows. It is got like a pound. It's got a cup, not a pound, of sugar. It has like 2 sticks of butter in it. You have brown sugar on top of it. It is very, very sweet, but it's delicious, and it goes over really big. And I'm gonna have some of that because I really enjoy that. And if it shows on the scale, then it shows on the scale. But that's the only thing that I'm planning on eating that it would not be healthy this Thanksgiving. Now, as far as whether or not you're dealing with stressful people, just remember to breathe. I know it sounds really simple. I know it sounds silly. You know, everybody, of course, breathes. But take a deep breath and just remember it's only twice a year for some people, once a year for others. And you can get through this. You know, if you expect that your same aunt or uncle or family member is going to have that inappropriate comment or conversation, you know, be prepared for that and learn how to change the subject rather quickly. Say, oh, well, that's a valid feeling, but what do you think about the turkey? You know, you can always change it like that. It doesn't always work, but it's a good way to have a game plan in the back of your head so you're not all stressed out, you know. And this self-care Sunday is very important for that reason, so that you can take the time you need for yourself, because a lot of people are doing cooking. I'm only making one thing, but I'm bringing a few things. My daughter-in-law is hosting. She is going to be so stressed out. Mama will be here, and I'll be at my daughter-in-law's house with her family and my sissy and my nephew. And we'll bring back Mama food, and everybody will check on her throughout the day and stuff like that. I'm not going to be up there for like hours on end. But it's, you know, stressful that I have to leave somebody here and think about them and go up there and, you know, try and have a good time. I'll have a good time up there with my grandson and everything and everybody up there. And then I have another birthday in December. My daughter-in-law's brother's birthday. He will be 25 in December. And birthdays in December, I feel, always get screwed out of gifts. You know, because people are like, here, it's a dual birthday gift and, you know, Christmas present at the same time, or holiday present, whatever you want to say. So, you know, we're trying not to do that, and make his day special also. And at the same time, having somebody back at the house who's going to be by themselves, who's going to feel out of the loop. I'm going to send my sons over here to hang out with their grandmother for a little bit. We'll bring plates of food back and forth for her. We'll bring the desserts back and forth for her. She's dieting as well. She's on a pill that's for weight loss, and she's been on it now 3 weeks. I think she's lost like 6 pounds. So that's 2 pounds a week, which is great. She would like it to be more than that. Wouldn't we all like weight to come off faster than that? But the slower you lose weight, the more likely you are to keep it off. And you're learning good habits along the way, you know, so that's a good thing. But I hope you have some time to take care of yourself, and, you know, if you're feeling stressed, just lock yourself in the bathroom for a minute and take a breather. You know, you really, it's a really weird time of year, and a lot of people just have a really difficult time with it. And, you know, you're putting out a lot of money, you're feeding a lot of people. There's family situations in every family, and, you know, I want things to go as smoothly for you as possible. So if you're trying to diet, remember portions. It's one day of the year. You don't want to just go all willy-nilly and have to start from scratch. You know, you want to be mindful of what you're eating, but still have a good time. So take, you know, a little bit of mashed potatoes, take a little bit of sweet potato casserole, take a little bit of pie, you know, take more turkey than anything, because that's protein and that's good for you. And I will go over this on Manjaro Monday also. and try not to become overwhelmed if possible. And I know that's easier said than done because I get overwhelmed extremely easily. I don't know how people cook for a lot of people. I've never been able to do it. 3 people, 4 people max I can cook for. But like 10, 15 people, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I commend you on doing that. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. I hope you all are doing some type of self-care for yourself that's just for you. And that you are just enjoying the moments. Make sure to do that also. Make sure to enjoy the moments that you have. Just take a step back at one point and look around you and look at everybody. And I'm sure they'll all be talking, watching football maybe, the Thanksgiving Day parade and all this other stuff. And just enjoy that. Enjoy those moments because that's what's going to get you through the holidays. So I hope this was helpful in some way to someone. And I know it was a little all over the place because I have a lot to say and it's not organized in my mind. But this mask is really nice. I really like it. It's still very, very moist. And it's still staying on rather well. I really like it. And after this, I am going to take a shower, wash my hair, do all those fun things, put my nighttime creams on, my nighttime skincare on, and get my Crystal Light right here. I keep it in a water bottle and I just keep refilling the water bottle. I have my waters that I refill it with all the time right next to me, and I drink that all day long. And I don't know if that's hindering my weight loss. I drink about 12 of these a day. So I'm getting my water in because it's water with just some Crystal Light. But I don't know if the Crystal Light, it says it has 5 calories per serving, and one of these is a serving. One packet is like 5 servings. So, which is why I keep adding water to it throughout the day. And I just keep drinking and drinking. So that's 25 calories because I have 1 pack a day. So that's 25 calories. So I don't think I'm messing up that way. I'm getting my water in, which is really good and important to me. So I think I'm doing well that way. And thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you have a great Sunday, a wonderful Sunday. And in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.